How's up, y'all? I was cracking this D. About to react to this video about comedy hype. This is real life people roasted by the Boondocks. I did a similar video to this, a couple actually. It was like real life versus Boondocks or something like that, and it showed the original, actual real life scene versus the Boondocks scene. So they definitely use a lot of real life events on Boondocks. So yeah, we're gonna see what they have on this particular video. These real life people being roasted. Let's watch.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm Dom Smith. Ever since the Boondocks premiered, it's consistently made headlines as a controversial and unapologetic satire of Black
I wonder
and
when does
American
it come
culture.
back this year?
Even as a comic strip back in the late 90s, series creator Aaron McGruder would often get calls because someone was upset.
That was in the late 90s? It was that long ago?
I've never been able to predict what people are going to get mad at. I've tried and I've always been surprised. The comic strip was banned in several magazines and even suspended on some occasions for its content.
Oh, wow.
The television show would get a similar response, as some episodes never aired because how they depicted real-life people. Ronald Reagan, Condoleezza Rice, George Bush, and Cuba Gooding Jr. have all been made fun of in the strip. The tradition of offending others was continued when the show debuted in November 2005. Al Sharpton famously criticized it for its Martin Luther King episode. The Boondocks has never shied away from being provocative, making fun of pop culture and current events. No matter how offensive, the show has always contained a social critique based on the way we think and behave. Whether or not you're a fan of the Boondocks, the content has always created a discussion, and it's never been offensive for no reason. It's always had a purpose. Here are some of the times the Boondocks roasted real-life situations and people. The trial of R. Kelly was intended to be the first episode of the series. In the episode, the R&B singer was put to trial for urinating on an underage woman. Riley was in support of R. Kelly because he was a fan of the music, and he wasn't alone either. Many characters in the episode didn't want to see him go to jail. Huey, on the other hand,
like in
didn't
real
see
life.
it that way. The episode was in reference to a video that surfaced in February 2002, allegedly showing him having sex and urinating on a teenage girl. Kelly was indicted in Chicago on 21 accounts of child pornography. When police searched Kelly's home, multiple photos, video cameras, and adult tapes were found. However, the evidence was thrown out due to it being obtained illegally. When Kelly was found not guilty in the episode, the courtroom cheered as Kelly himself performed a concert for all who attended. But Huey Freeman wasn't having it.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela.
You a fan of R. Kelly? You want to help R. Kelly?
Get some counseling for R. Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his kid in court.
But don't pretend the man is a hero.
Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R. Kelly is not one of those men.
The second season episode, The Story of Gangstalicious Part 2, aired in 2008, and it shows the fictional rapper dropping a new clothing line. The line consists of a crop top, a skirt, and a purse. The Boondocks would commentate on masculinity and homophobia in hip-hop. This is something that we see today because rappers like Young Thug and Jaden Smith have all been seen wearing clothes very similar to the clothing line by Gangstalicious. It might be a stretch to say that Aaron McGruder saw how hip-hop was changing, but who could predict that he would hit the nail right on the head? In the episode, Riley would also convince some other rappers to help remix the song Homies Over Hoes. Unlike Riley, Huey immediately knew that a song about staying loyal to your boys instead of your woman was kinda gay. The concept of the song sounds similar to Future's lyrics in the 2020 song Life is Good. I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch. One of two episodes that never aired in the United States was The
That is kind of questionable if you think about it.
And made fun of several executives at the network, including Deborah L. Lee, who was CEO, and Reginald Hudlin, BET's president. Interestingly enough, Hudlin is credited as an executive producer on the Boondocks, although he's had no involvement in the show since the original pilot. In the episode, Huey goes on a hunger strike, refusing to eat until a public apology for creating BET is made and the network is shut down. Like many other episodes, McGruder used Huey as a lens in order to give his real-life critique on how BET is doing more harm than good. When asked about BET's programming, McGruder said, "I was looking for changes and improvements and I didn't see any. I didn't see them, so I said, okay, it's fair game." The third season began with It's a Black President, Huey Freeman. The episode was a documentary that followed the 2008 presidential election. Riley supported Obama simply because he was black. Granddad also supported Obama despite not knowing any of his policies. Thugnificent had no idea who Obama was, but quickly jumped on that Obama bandwagon in order to make himself more profitable. But he was quickly outed when he couldn't name the 3 branches of government when his character appeared on Bill Maher. The episode ends with several characters voicing their disappointment when Obama became president. It shed light on the fact that some black people voted for Obama just because he was black without knowing his policies. A 2010 episode parodies real-life kid, Latarian Milton, who stole his grandmother's SUV and smoked with cigarettes. While driving, Milton damaged 4 cars, ran over 2 mailboxes, and almost killed several innocent people. When Milton was interviewed for the news, he was asked why he took the car. Milton responded,
"Because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things."
Well, did you know
where is he at right now?
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
A month later, he was in the news again. Milton and his grandmother were in a Walmart and she refused to buy him chicken wings. Milton got mad, walked up to the counter, and decided to order them anyway. When his grandmother tried to stop him, she said he snapped and he started hitting her wherever he could reach.
He needs to be in jail.
Police picked up Latarian and brought him in for a psych evaluation. The event was parodied in the episode called Smoking with Cigarettes. In the episode, Riley meets 8-year-old Milton Tayshawn, who picks him up in a truck and takes Riley for a ride.
He needs to be on Beyond Scared Straight. What is wrong with
Riley
this boy?
and Milton end up doing more bad things like throwing objects over a bridge and causing more accidents. It looks like Latarian continues to go down that same path as he was just arrested for robbing a Lyft driver, stealing the driver's wallet and jacket, and escaping in his car with some accomplices. It looks like Latarian still enjoys doing hood rat shit with his friends. Just another example of the Boondocks mocking real-life situations.
Latarian, what the hell?
In the same season, the Boondocks parodies yet another interesting real-life figure, Felice Johnson, better known as the Booty
I'm sorry, it's terrible,
Johnson
but
made a
he's
name for
hilarious.
himself after an appearance on MSNBC's Lock Up Raw.
I like shit and I won't shit.
More important
Than water.
Booty, a man's butt.
In the interview, Johnson made it known that he had no shame in his game in the pursuit of other inmates. Johnson was originally sent to jail for armed robbery on July 26, 1979 at the Kentucky State Penitentiary.
Damn, he's been there a long time.
His original sentence was 10 years. In 1987, Johnson picked up additional charges of endangerment and first-degree assault, which added 18 years onto his sentence. In October 1990, he was charged with assault on a corrections officer 4 times, which extended his sentence an additional 20 years. Between 1981 and 2013, Johnson was up for parole 13 times, but he was deferred by prison officials for his behavior while incarcerated. Johnson was released from prison in September 2015. Prison records show that he raped over 157 men during this time. A Date with the Booty Warrior aired in the 3rd season of the Boondocks.
Okay, it's not funny no more. That is wild.
As a part of a Scared Straight program. Johnson's speech in the episode is almost word for word what you hear in the actual interview,
150
which shows
niggas?
just how unafraid the Boondocks
That is
was
so fucked
in
up.
capturing these real-life moments. In 2010, the Boondocks aired an episode called Pause. In the episode, Granddaddy gets casted in a play by Winston Jerome, who was a direct send-up of Tyler Perry.
Oh.
Winston Jerome's most famous character is Ma Dukes, which is just Winston in drag. Granddad spends weeks rehearsing for the play, being forced to stay inside a compound and unable to see Huey and Riley. It's quickly discovered that Winston Jerome is used in the play as a gay cult. Tyler Perry's devoted fan base and repetitive scripts are roasted. Magruder made very little effort to disguise who he was making fun of. Pause was one of 4 episodes banned from Adult Swim.
Oh, it's banned.
Rumor has it is because Turner Broadcasting owns both Adult Swim and TBS, which aired House of Pain and Meet the Browns at the time. Perry called in and threatened to rethink his relationship with the company. The episode hasn't aired since and isn't available on any streaming services either. And who could forget how viral the Popeyes chicken sandwich went in the summer of 2019? Lines were out the doors that every Popeyes fights broke out, and someone was actually killed while waiting in line for the sandwich. In the episode,
that really
everyone
happened.
goes crazy over Colonel's fried chicken. When they announced that they've ran out of chicken, riots took place much like they did in real life. The episode makes fun of the KFC free grilled chicken giveaway that happened in 2009.
KFC ain't even
Oprah
good.
Winfrey endorsed the chicken and offered free coupons on her website. As a result, the promotion caused shortages of chicken at KFC restaurants, which in turn caused riots.
This was just the latest in a string of violent incidents at Popeye's locations since the re-release of their spicy chicken sandwich last week in Columbia, Tennessee. An employee body slamming a woman to the ground, breaking 6 of her ribs, her kneecap, and shattering her arm.
The episode also mocks the swine flu epidemic, as everyone who ate the chicken got sick from it. Magruder himself said he likes poking fun at black public figures who deserve criticism but never get it from the left. I can hit those people and it actually stings them because they've never been hit from that side before. No one is safe when it comes to the Boondocks commentating on what's happening to the world around us. And the fact that the show doesn't hold back is one of the reasons why we love it so much.
Hey, that's wild. I did not know about that Tyler Perry episode at all. And yeah, it makes sense that I didn't see it because that shit was banned. But I wonder how many people saw it before they like took it down. That's crazy. He called them up like, nah, y'all gotta get rid of this. That's wild. But no, I was laughing at the Booty Warrior and I was even quoting that line for the longest. I thought it was hilarious. But him raping 150 people, that ain't cool. Like that, it's like, all right, it's not funny. And technically this R. Kelly situation ain't funny either. You know, him being a fucking pedophile, that's not funny. But you know, we still laughing and making jokes about the shit. Like that, it's all fucked up. But 150 people, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm sorry. Like it's still funny though. Like the lines that he was saying was just funny, but it's fucked up at the same time. I don't know what to say. Let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.